Education sector in India is growing by leaps and bounds. With each passing day, educational institutions across the country have been achieving new and greater heights. There has been a wave of innovation in the education sector throughout the country. Northeast India, which is often considered a backward region, has also been making headlines for its unique achievements in the education sector. Recently, IIT Guwahati has been ranked as 87 in top 100 global universities, and this is indeed a remarkable achievement. Many colleges and universities in Northeast India are giving tough competition to their global counterparts, and the schools in Northeast are also not lagging behind in this aspect. If you are really looking for an upcoming school for your child in Northeast India, NPS International School is the school that assures a bright future for your child. NPS International School has been appreciated for its expertise and innovation not only in India but also internationally. 2014 has been a great year for NPS International School Guwahati. The unique educational institution has achieved immense recognition this year for its significant breakthroughs, expertise and excellence. NPS International School has been awarded and given recognition across various fora. The school has been honored as one of the best schools of India for pedagogical intervention at Re-Engineering India Summit 2014 in Singapore. This program was organized at Furama City Centre, Singapore on September 15, 2014. This award was conferred in recognition of pedagogical intervention by the school in areas of improving teaching learning process, improving the quest for innovation among students, and enhancing their employability skills. This is probably for the first time that a school from Northeast has been given an award at an international platform. In the same function, APJ and Rayan schools, which have a pan-India presence, were conferred the Best Chain of Schools award in this program. This program was attended by eminent educationists, bureaucrats and policymakers from India and Singapore. Vice Chancellors of various universities, Mrs. Vijay Thakur, High Commissioner of India in Singapore, Ms. Paramita Tripathi, Deputy High Commissioner of India in Singapore, Mr. Ram Madhav, an eminent thinker and currently an important functionary of Bharatiya Janata Party, and Indians who have done well in Singapore. Professor Thomas Margetti from National University of Singapore also graced the occasion. Speaker after speaker told the august audience about growth story of Singapore, a country which has transformed from third world country to a developed country in a span of 5 decades. There is a lot to learn for India from this, to infuse a positive spirit and energy amongst Indians. Efforts of select schools were recognized and awards were conferred to further motivate them and keep continuing the excellent work so that youth are energized and guided at school level to perform their best and contribute in the growth of nation.
really heartening to have NPS International School Guwahatil at the Re-Engineering India 2014, which is being held at the Furama City Centre, Singapore, on marking the Engineers Day. NPS International School has bagged the award in the Best Schools of India category, and their school has been doing really fantastic work in the northeastern part of the country, which if integrated to the Southeast Asian economy will have a major impact on India's growth story. So we wish them all the best for their human efforts, and look forward for their interesting contributions in India's school education system in times to come.
Mr. Ram Madhavji, Mr. Professor Thomas, Vice Chancellor, Singapore Technical University, Professor K. Lal Kishore, Vice Chancellor, JNTU, dignitaries, participants, and other ladies and gentlemen to this conference over here. Indeed, I am very thankful and privileged to be here among this august gathering, for inviting me and sharing my thoughts.
Engineering Watch has been working for nearly 5 years in the field of education, and through its global campaigns, namely Edu India and Engineering India, is working to position India as a global destination for higher education.
I would like to request their representatives to receive the token of appreciation, the Best School of India Award for Pedagogical Interventions from Professor Magnati.
Inspired by the outstanding work that my fellow educators have been doing in India. I'm inspired by the great work that the engineering firms and companies have been doing in India in a wide variety of ways. And I'm inspired by these the last few speeches about nationalism in India.
As a student of engineering in 80s, I happened to read the book of Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends. Many of you also might have read it. It used to be a very popular book for all of us youngsters those days. Somebody writes a parody to it, How to Win Enemies. We'll certainly write one point that in a gathering like this, to come forward as the last speaker.
Come September 20, 2014, and NPS International School received another award. The school was rated as number 2 in Assam and number 24 in India in day cum boarding category by C4 Education World. More than 1,000 schools were rated on 14 different parameters like academic reputation, competence of faculty, sports education, individual attention to students, co-curricular education, parental involvement, internationalism, value for money, etc. etc. The award function was held on September 20 at the Lalit in New Delhi. It was graced by Mrs. Shama Chona, Mr. Shobhit Das, Mr. Sudarshan Anand, eminent educationists, Mr. Pawan Munjal, the Vice Chairman of Hero Group and Chancellor of BML Munjal University, and various other highly accomplished people.
India's school ranking is really to acknowledge and celebrate the country's best schools for the good job that you are doing in continuously raising teaching learning standards in primary secondary education.
That would help build new leaders for the future, both well-rounded and well-grounded, because it's been set up and designed somewhat like an American university, in the sense there will be core subjects that every student, and these are the first one is on ethics and moral dilemma. It's a compulsory credit for every student of this university. Second one is on soft skills to improve their ability on communication, attitude, etiquette, etc. The third is a little interesting and unusual initiative. For engineering students, it would be compulsory to take a few credits in the liberal arts, sociology, history, etc. Social service is another compulsory credit in this university. In fact, when we were doing this, somebody came and said, this is not the university's job. This should actually be done by school. I said, frankly, no. It should be done at home. It's what you teach your kids in the first 4 years after they're born. And those are the set of values. So can we make a contribution to making a change? We're actually asking the faculty to play a slightly different role from only being professional teachers in the classes. In fact, we're also experimenting with the class itself.
NPS International School, Mr. J.M. Das, Chairman, and Mr. Vivek Sikka. Welcome, sir. Welcome, gentlemen.
See, it's a moment of really great pride that we have been given number 2 rank in the state of Assam, and that's really a matter of great pride for us. We are really very happy, and in fact it is the second prize which we have got within a span of week to 10 days. Last week we got a prize in Singapore, and it has given us additional responsibility. With the awards comes the responsibility, and we are committed to give our students, our parents, much better. Thank you. On September 30, NPSites got one more opportunity to rejoice, and this time the school was awarded for Best Academic Innovative Curriculum and Global Collaborative Learning at South Asia Education Summit. This summit was held at India International Center, Delhi. The program was graced by senior officials from UNESCO, NCRT, policymakers from Government of India, thought leaders, and eminent educationists.
As of 2012, 87.4% students, 0.5% central institutions. Compare it with the fund allocation. 25,000 crore have been allocated for RUSA, Rashtriya Uchchatara Shiksha Abhijan. That for 36,000 colleges and 659 universities.
out of 35,000 end of third year, we have spent only 5,000 crore for whole of India. Also, there is a risk from which we can say from the IIT's experiences. IITs and IIMs are excellent institutions for undergraduate education. The reason is very interesting, as I mentioned earlier, because the brilliant most students, undergraduate students, they are so much on demand in the market, they immediately flush out. Just to give an example, someday somebody brought me up, couldn't pronounce my name because Malwa Mukhopadhyay is not easy to pronounce.
We feel is that how can we bring large scale education to India using technology? That is our challenge, right? We have a shortage of teachers that has been spoken upon at length. So some of the experiments that we want to try and are in the process of trying. So we have been building this platform called AView, which is primarily a live platform, and it is, I'll just give you a little bit of history on it, how we have been using it. So our futuristic idea is that we take a MOOC platform like edX, or Google also has another open source platform, for example. We combine it with a live interactive platform. If the network, and it is becoming that strong gradually. Believe me, in the last 5 years, with our experiments, we have found that we are able to do, live online teaching now. We couldn't do that 5 years back at all. We were failing miserably. And now we are able to do it with regular internet in the last 2 years. So definitely the landscape is changing. I think one of the fundamental things we need in any strong ICT system is the network. That is like the rails. We can have 4 screens, 3 screens, tablets, mobiles, runs on Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, and you can have objects in 3D animations, 2D animations, flash animations, documents, whiteboard, quiz, online quiz. You can record the entire lecture and so on.
The next category is Best Emerging School of the Year, and the award goes to Mahavarashtra International School. Yes. The next category is Best Academic Innovative Curriculum Special Mention Award, and the winner is NPS International School, Guwahatil. And the next category is Cloud Adoption in School Education Special Mention Award, and the award goes to One Bestari Net Exchanging. Come on, exchanging! Congratulations. The next category is Online Education Platform Provider in Higher Education, and the award goes to AView Amrita Virtual Interactive E-Learning World. The 14th award category is Best Online Education Platform Provider, and the winner is Learnpedia. Yeah, and the next category is Global Collaborative Learning, and the winner is NPS International School, Guwahatil. This is the second award for the NPS International School. ICT enabled school, they are doing great work in Assam, Guwahatil.
Along with the awards, we have received 2 R's. First R is recognition. Recognition of efforts and good work being undertaken by all the stakeholders, the students, their parents, teachers and support staff. Second R is responsibility. Responsibility to shape the careers of our students, making them better and responsible citizens of the country. We are committed to win more and more of such awards and see that more and more of our students shine in national and international arena.